Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. I hope you're well. What does an ironing board, a traffic light, and an elevator door have in common? Well, they all have things we take for granted each day, and they're all invented by people of colour. For example, the improved ironing board invented by Sarah Boone in 1892. She was one of the first black women to get a patent for her design. With its curved edges, it allowed ironing to be easier, especially for women's clothing. I mean, to be honest, I haven't really found my joy or enjoyment of ironing, but I'm grateful for her invention. And with only an elementary school education, black inventor and son of an enslaved parent, Garrett Morgan came up with several significant inventions, including an improved sewing machine and the gas mask. However, one of Morgan's most influential inventions was the improved traffic light. So the traffic lights that we see each day comes from the evolution of his ideas in 1920. And resulting in the widespread adoption of the traffic lights that we take for granted each day. Throughout our schools, we want to ensure children and young people understand that the world we experience today is a result of passionate ideas from people of all backgrounds. And during this month, the focus and celebration of Black history is important to rebalance the often dominant histories. In the Vedic philosophy, we are taught that we have the freedom to choose. Krishna tells Arjuna that having heard all the knowledge, he must make his own decision, whether to stand up to his enemies and fight. And sometimes we are our own blockers, and we become our own worst enemy. Someone who chose to stand up and fight was Dr. Rukmini Bikhaji. She was a pioneer in the field of medicine and women's rights in the 19th century. She believed women had the right to choose. After campaigning in India, she went to the London School of Medicine for Women in 1889, and when she went back to India, she became India's first practicing female doctor. It could be said that achievement comes down to two key aspects: self-discipline and effort. We all must strive for our personal best. We have to work at it. Whether you're learning phonics, exploring quantum physics, learning to act or teach, or working as a senior teacher, a teaching assistant, a principal, or even as a CEO, self-discipline and effort will lead to success. This, together with a culture of support and care, is the Avanti way. In the words of my favourite poet, Maya Angelou, do the best you can until you know better. And then when you know better, do better. As we come to the end of the half-term, I'd like to share my gratitude to all our diverse workforce. This is always such a busy term, and I've seen your personal commitment to enabling every child to flourish. However you have contributed, thank you. Have a restful break, breathe, sing, dance, walk in nature, develop your spiritual sadhana or practice, connect with your families and friends, be, reflect, enjoy. Thank you very much.